Hey guys, welcome back to The Perfect Blend, where we take lessons and things from adulthood and we make them applicable to parents. How many of you guys have either started a business, tried something new, or just simply went to journal and write what makes you special or unique? And how hard was it for you to come up with an answer? This had me wonder, as someone who's an entrepreneur and starting a business, what we could do as parents with our kids while they're still young to help them not have these type of struggles. So in this video, we're gonna go over 5 things that you can ask your children to help them really understand their true value and full potential. So I make it a point with my 15-year-old to sit down with her and do journaling activities every so often. And in those journaling activities, I ask her questions for her to reflect on and ask herself. They're designed to really help her think about what makes her unique, what makes her valuable, so that she has the internal efficacy and she knows she's special and important when she shows up in life. I think that if I had done this earlier on in my life, it would have helped me save years of time and be able to really pursue my dream so much faster because I was able to have that confidence in myself. So here are the 5 questions you can ask your kids to really help them start to think about these things and what makes them special. So question number 1 is very simple. What are you good at? And just see what they say. And your kids might actually struggle to tell you what they're good at, or maybe it'll come to mind quickly like, I'm really good at sports, or I'm really good at writing. This is an in for us as parents to help them understand where they bring value to life, where their energy goes. And then throughout life, we can even reinforce this talent. And by saying, you really are good at that. And it really helps enforce to them some of their natural gifts and abilities. And it'll help them start to see values in themselves. Question number 2 is, what do they like to do? If your kids were given carte blanche free time, what would they find themselves doing? A lot of times as adults, when we're trying to figure out a venture to start or something to get into, we lose sight of this because we don't have a lot of time for ourselves anymore that we really spend on ourselves. So teaching them to look at this early on will show them, hey, I have these natural things that I love. This is a great area for me to want to invest in myself throughout my life. So another really fun question I love to ask my daughter is, what do other people tell you that you're good at doing? This teaches them to listen for feedback from others and to recognize that other people see value in them. And I think this is so good. And again, your kids might struggle with these answers because it's a muscle they're learning to flex, this self-efficacy muscle. So you might have to probe and ask some additional questions. So question 4 and 5 are probably really good for older kids, but I love these questions as well. So question 4 is, what is one example of a time recently when you solved a problem? This makes them think they have obviously problem solving skills and that they are able to work through a solution. I love these level of questions because it makes them think, I am competent. I have value and skills and I can figure things out. I don't always need someone to do something for me. Even if the problem is really simple, it teaches them that I can figure things out. I don't always need my parents to do things for me. Great way to teach self-efficacy and help your kids learn to be independent. All right, so the last one, question 5, to ask your children to help them really see their full potential, my absolute favorite. It is, please give me 3 examples that you are awesome. And I just love to hear what different kids say based on their different ages here. But such a good question because it'll make them reflect on all the different areas that they bring value. And it'll make them reflect on all the different areas that they have unique skills. And now they're taking these skill sets into their daily interactions. So again, the whole purpose of this exercise is, 1, as parents, it's a great opportunity for you to build these connections with your kids, these deep, meaningful connections around values in your family. And 2, you're actually teaching them a baseline from which they're going to bring into their life. Now, when they're your age, they're probably not going to have the same struggles that you have around these questions because you taught them skills and you taught them a baseline to how to understand these things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'd love to hear in the comments below what your kids said, what surprised you. I love running social experiments like this, and we have several more coming. So thanks for being here, and until the next perfect time, you guys, stay beautiful and stay inspired.